I hope I remember the right procedure to go live here. It's been such a long time, bro. I was like on a little hiatus here. But what this student hub has is a scholarship event that is going to take place in a little over a week. Not this Sunday, coming the following Sunday, at the 20th of August. And students have registered for it. And the students who do the best in it will actually win a scholarship of $3,000 per year. Um, for the rest of their secondary school life. So this is the sample paper that I'm looking at here. The first 40 questions, hopefully you will see that the first 40 questions is a breeze. I'm just going to run through it really fast. I know this is not a high period time for mathematics to be done on YouTube, so I'm not expecting much people in the live. But if I see you here and you are looking at this, maybe some of y'all will be in the future coming back because I leave the live up. I intend to at least get the first 40 questions done, and the first 40 questions are very easy. The next 40 questions are pretty challenging. So the paper has, like, you could say two solid sections. But the first 40 is easy, and yes, I am saying 40. There are actually 80 questions in this soldier. All right, let me go. I'll talk a little bit more along the way. Good night, Gerard, Alex, Musa, Leah. Seen some people here who maybe take a little attempt in the exam as well. Blessings to you all. So what is this? 300s. This is 300s. So let's keep going. -2 to the 2/5 squared. This is, hold on, make sure I had the right paper here. Think so. Whatever happened. No. Whatever happened. So niceness. So first answer was A. Second answer is, well, when you square this up, the negative sign will be rejected and you'll end up with 4/25. So this is good. How many of you all did it? So 0. So you notice all the answers are the same here. So they're not really testing to multiply. More so they're testing to see if you understand what will happen to the sign. So decimal places, you'll have to bring back the decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the best answer for this is A. Agreed? Let's keep going. Number 4, 45 times 150. So what is this testing? I think this is looking at like a distribution. So you split this up, 50 and 100. 45 by 50, 45 by 100. So the first few questions you see, you can get a scholarship, right? Which are the following is a prime number, not this. 51 divisible by 3, so not this. So this divisible by 7, this divisible by 3, this divisible by 7 and 3. So 41 it is, has to be 41 by the process of elimination. Number 6, if 3 n minus 3 is an even number, which are the following is odd. So I'm saying 3 by n minus that for sure. I think it all up 3 by n. So this is 3n minus 3 by 3 is 9, and this is 3n minus 6. Yeah, so this has to be odd. The rest won't be odd. All of the others are. This must be even. This is because this is even. This is even. This will be even because this is actually 10 away from this number, if you think about it. Is it 10 away? Yes, it's 10 away. So like if I add 10 to this number, I will get this number. So A is the answer for this one. Take a strong look at these. A lot of these kind of questions here could come in your exams, like for Form 4 and Form 5 exams. What is the value of 60? Any number to the power of 0 is 1. Number 8, oh my gosh, why did I zoom out so far? Number 8, the number 745 written to 3 significant figures. 3 significant figures is that. We're going good. Number 9 in scientific notation. So 1, 2, 3. That's -3, 6.4. Yes. Y'all can stop me anytime. Chat. I'm seeing y'all in the chat there. And feel free to answer what y'all think for number 10. See if you could answer faster than me. The HCF of 612. I'm kind of working for speed here. See how fast I'll take to do this. 8 over 6, 12, 26 is highest common factor. This number could go into all of them. Is actually 6. 6 could go into all of them. A vase costs 191. If the profit is 19%, if a profit of 19% is to be made on the cost price, excuse me, the selling price is, yeah, so you want 19% additional. So A is the answer for number 11. These questions are going real good, boy. They're going good. None of these others would work. When simplified, so I'm looking at 15y for the LCM here. So this will get multiplied by 5 and this will get multiplied by 3. So 10x and 9x, so 19x. 19x, so B, well done. This one, bases are the same. Multiplying at the powers, this is literally a law straight up. This one, square root of 9, square root of a to the power of 16 as a square root is a to the power of 4, because a to the power of 4 by a to the power of 4. A to the power of 4 squared, sorry. No, is it a to the power of 4? Is a to the power of 8. A to the power of 8 squared is a to the power of 16. So this is a to the power of 8, and the square root of 9 is 3. So this is 3 by a to the power of 8 is 14b. Are you all getting b for 14? Careful with these. These indices and things will not be real rough in that exam. Consider the inequality. X is greater than 4 where x is an integer. What is the smallest value of x that satisfies? It has to be 5. Has to be 5. Want me to re-explain this? Well, the square root of a to the power of 16 would be a to the power of 8 multiplied by a to the power of 8. And you add the powers. So you get a to the power of 8 plus 8. That's how you get the 16. So the square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of a to the power of 16 is actually a to the power of 8. You might think it's a to the power of 4, but it's a to the power of 8. Check out them indices. Given that 4x minus 5, that's just because of the index. Given that 4x minus 5 is 15, the range of values. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 25. 5. When you rearrange everything, you should get 5. Is that good? X is greater than 5. Nothing happened to the sign, right? When 6 is subtracted from 5 times a certain number, the result is 20. 6 is subtracted from 5 times a certain number, the result is 20. C is the answer for number 17. Chat is looking all right. Which of the following sets is defined by that? So it's an integer. This symbol means integer. It could be -2 because it's greater than or equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, not 2. It's less than 2. So I'm looking at this. I'm looking at C again for 18. Let's go into 19. In the figure above, A represents the set of multiples of 3. B represents the set of multiples of 7. The shaded region is the set of multiples of what by 7? That'll be not 7 and 3 is 7 by 3. That'll be 21. So the first number to come in here is 21. Yeah. First number to come in here is 21. The next number will be 42. That kind of thing, right? Yeah. So the answer is D. Number 20, 500 base 2 written in base 10. Convert into bases. Boy, wait. Base 10. Oh. So bases, you should understand place value in bases. Like if it was base 10, it would be 10 to the power of 0, which is the ones column, 10 to the power of 1, the 10 column, 10 to the power of 2. The hundreds column, since it's base 2, is 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, and 2 to the power of 2. So this is 1 by 0 is 0, 2 by 0 is 0, but 4 by 5 is, oh, look, we have it here. So 2 to the power of 2 multiplied by 5, B. B is the answer. So you may need to go and recap bases and converting from base 2 to base 10 to do this question. This is the first like really difficult question, like a Form 4 student might get problems with this question. The value of, look at another base, the value of 100, this is in base 2. So you can either this is a tough one. You could subtract in base 2, convert to base 10, and then bring it back to base 3, which would be what most people will do. Or you could change these two numbers to base 10. I think most people will do that way. Change these two numbers to base 10, subtract, and then change to base 3. So let me just show you the process real fast. Number 20 and 21, slow it down, boy. Number 20 and 21, slow it down. All right, so converting to base 10, we need the place value. So I'll show you the conversion again. 2, 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of, that's all we need. The number itself was 1, 1, 1, 0. Excuse me, 0 by 1 is 1, 1 by 2 is 2, 1 by 4 is 4, 1 by 8 is 8. I need to add up all these numbers. That's how it works. You can check out our videos on YouTube on this. And 15. This is 15 in base 10. I can do another setup to convert 110 to base 10 again. So this is 0 plus, did I say 0 by 1 is 0? Whoopsie. So this is 14. 0 by 1 is 0 by 1 is 0. I think I had 1 there, 0 by. So 1 by 2 is 2. 1 by 4 is 4. So this is 6. Base 10. Subtract 14 minus 6 is 12. And I want this in base 3. I feel like the answer will be A. I just feeling like the answer is A for number 21. Maybe I could be wrong. No, it can't be less. It can't be less. It can be more. So then it's B. Then it's B. Then it's B. So, but okay, let's show how to do it. So what you do is to convert the 12 in base 10 to base 3, you divide by the factor 3, the base 3. 3 to go into 12 4 times, remainder 0. Remember the remainder is what's important. 3 could go into 4. 12 times remainder 0. This answer looking a little fishy. Feel like I'm getting C for this answer. 3 could go into 4 1 time, remainder 1. Did I make a bad? Y'all, I said 40 minus 6 is 12. 40 minus 6 is 8. Wow. Number 20 and 21 slowing us down. 3 could go, 3, thanks, boy. 3 could go into 8, 2 times remainder 2. 3 could go into 2, 0 times remainder 2, yes. So the answer is B. Answer is B. Why I say 40 minus 6 is 12? And I just come out of our AdMaths class. Blame the AdMaths class for that. It burned me out. The perimeter of a square is 20. What is the area of the square? So this is 5, 5 to make 20. 5 5s are 25 would be the area. We going back. We start by cooking the Ramco gas there. Given that 1 millimeter equal 1,000th of a meter, express 75,000 meter, 7.5. 7.5. Cake and ice cream. What kind of cake and ice cream is that, bro? Fine. If you insist, we'll have it. 24. Which of the following words best describe a quadrilateral with all sides equal? Not a kite, not a rectangle, a trapezium, no, not a had to be a rhombus. 24 is D, right? An isosceles triangle has a perimeter of 56 centimeters on the side. What is this? This is 3A, perimeter of 56. So this is how many A's. It has sides. This is 7 A's. 7A equal 56. 8. Yeah, so 7A equal 56. So A is equal, because 3A, so A is equal to 56 over 7, which is 8. The gradient of a line 3y minus, so divide everything by 3, so 2/3. X plus 4, it's in over 3. This is in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So the gradient must be 2/3. What do you think so far? Not so bad, right? You could attempt the scholarship exam. Excuse me. Which of the following represents the equation of a straight line? Not this. Not this, not this. That'll be this. Right? So the power of the variables must be, the highest power of the variables must be 1. I can rearrange this to y equal 4x plus 3. Okay, so number 28 refers to a chart daily. What is the median daily hours spent playing by the 4 students? Number of students, number of hours, the median, the middle, median means middle. So on the middle, so right. So let's say number of students, the median daily number of hours. Okay, so I guess I need to cross out. So I crossed out 5 here, 4 here, cross out 6 here. So that's 10 in all, got crossed out 5 here. So this is 5, that makes 10. So when I see, when I this plus this block would make 10, and this plus this would make 10. So that leaves 2 equal blocks between 1 and 2. So the answer is 1.5. The median will be right in the middle here. There are actually 25 students this way and 25 students that way. Actually, right in the middle there. So you can take a look at this. Median means middle. Another chart, a cumulative frequency chart, showing the amount of money spent by a group of 120 students. We can estimate that the median will, they say estimate, so median will be in the middle. Don't put 60 and then hit 60 and then come all the way down. So maybe 24, 25, 24. B again. So good stuff. Number 13. Now this sample paper, you can get this sample paper on the Student Hub Discord. It's in the channel. It's on the Student Hub Discord channel. When you register for the exams, we'll also send you the sample paper as well. I'm going to post the solutions either tomorrow morning. Excuse me, my nose a little stuffy. Either tomorrow morning or later tonight, I'll post the answer grid, right? What I think is the answer grid. All these questions are not only Cohen Springer questions. Item 3 refers to the following pie chart showing the favorite superhero by a class of students: Thor, Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Hulk. What is the probability that a student chosen at random prefers Iron Man? 108 is what? What is the probability? 108 is 108 out of 360. That's almost a third. Is it more than a third? It's less than a third. So I'm thinking C has to be the correct answer in this. C, just 30% is less than a third as well. 30% is what? It's 3/10. All right, I don't work out this. They're making me work out this by multiply by 100 over 1. Can I use calculator in this exam? Boop, bap. 36 times 3 is 108. 36 times 3 is 108. 3 times 10, 30 as wrong. So it's 30. I watch this and I see 33. So it's 30. It's less than a third, but not as much as 28. So I couldn't really guess it. The mode most repeated, so that's 21. What kind of freebies is this? Why? The image of point translation, so -3, 5. And you're going to translate, so it means you're adding on. So this is -5, 6. Boom. D again. 32 is D. So we had an A and a D. Sorry, back. What is this? This is a graph. Is it that? Excuse me. In the diagram, the translation by which PQ, sorry for zooming out so far, just read it. PQ is mapped onto P. All right, so is a translation. They want to know what's the translation. Well, it seems like it went across 1 and it went down by how much? You can watch this to see how much it went across and went down. Went down by 3, -3. So 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3. B for number 33. 1 minus 3, negative 1 minus. Oh my gosh! I went the wrong direction. This is P, this is Q, this is P prime, and this is Q prime. Pay attention in these questions. Right? You're actually going this way. You go up, then you go across backwards. So it's negative 1 plus 3. So anything for that, C is the actual answer here. Whew. Pressure in the camp day, boys. That's it. Are you all here with me? I trust one or two of you all will be in the scholarship program. Which are you following matrices? Do not. Which are you following matrices? Do not have an inverse. So which one are you following matrix doesn't have an inverse? Which are you following matrix that doesn't have an inverse? Maybe I don't know the English here. Doesn't have an inverse. Doesn't have an inverse. Does not have an inverse. AD minus BC must be equal to 0. I'm not seeing that happening here. I am seeing this happening here. I'm seeing this happening here. So C, AD minus BC. Remember, it's in the form A, B, C, D. This is called the determinant of the matrix. Yep. Which are the following represents a transformation matrix that is an enlargement. That is an enlargement. So it will be this one. This one will do some flipping things. So like flipping it across down here or something, enlarging quite down here. So this one is a straight up enlargement. This is C. Excuse me, pay attention to these questions. Number 26, what is the size of the matrix above? How many rows? 3 rows, 2 columns. 3 by 2. A 3 by 2 matrix. B. 36 is B. Yep. 37. Excuse me. If this is the value of A would be negative 1. Got this campaign. And 2 minus 5B would be equal to 12. Minus 5B would be equal to 10. B would be equal to negative 2. Boom. Not so bad, right? So the 8, what's the time? 8:07. If the measure of angle X is 125, what is the measure of angle Y? So this is 125. All of these will be 125 since they are transversals. So we expect this to be 55, 55, 55, 55, A. Not bad, not bad. The shape above is called a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon. Refers to the following diagram of a circle. This is a circle theorem law where the center here will be twice that. So this has to be 84. 84. What is the value of n? So you're going, excuse me, you're going 1, 2, 3. How much times you'll end up doing this? 25 times. And then 1 to the power of any number will be 1. Yeah. Yeah. So I think the answer is just 25. That's the best answer. That's the best answer earlier. So because you're going to by power of 1, you're going to stop at 100. If x to the power of 4, y to the power of 2 is equal to 12, and this is equal to 5, what is the value of this? Well, I am seeing one time that I can multiply these things by each other to get to that. Yeah? Because you add the powers when you're multiplying. So it will be 12 by 5, 60. So far, so good. We're reaching into the hard questions here and we're still getting through. 2x minus y is equal to 3. What is the value of 16 over x? So this is an indices question. I'm immediately identifying that this is an indices question. I have to do a rearrangement here. Excuse me. So my idea of the rearrangement is I need to get a 2x and I need to get a y by itself in the indices. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to try to change this 16x, 16 to the power of x. Maybe I can change this to 4 squared x. Yeah? So I'll get 4, 2x. A power to a power means multiply the powers. And I can write this as 2 squared y. Because this is a power to a power there. So now this is 4 to the power of 2x divided by 4 to the power of y. Bases are the same, so you can subtract when you're dividing. So this is 4 to the power of 2x minus y. This is 4 to the power of 3. I'm getting 4 to the power of 3 here, class. What do you all think? And 4 to the power of 3, but I'm not seeing that answer. 4 to the power of 3 is the same as 2 to the power of 2, 3, 2 to the power of 6. This is a weird question. Yeah, boy. This was the hardest one so far. And I am all feeling a little jumpy about the answer. This was the hardest one so far. You had to play some dancing games with our indices there, boy. Yeah, you have to play some dancing games with our indices. Or I could have probably say 2 to the power of 4x over 2 to the power of 2y. And this would be 4x minus 2y, which is the same as 2 times 2x minus y, yes. So this is 2 times 3, which is 6. So this is 2 to the power of 6. Yeah, see, I've seen it. You can do it a couple ways. The Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries. Now, this is not a lesson, eh? This is me going through the solutions. So if you want to see me teach like indices and teach all the different topics that are flying out here left, right, and center, that could happen. You can join my classes or you can just view some videos on YouTube, but I'm just going through the questions really fast. 44, the Ministry of Education, Land and Fisheries is conducting research and production of chicken eggs by 2 farms. Farm A produced 25% more Jadel eggs than farm B. So this is 125%, this is 100%. Based on the department of if farm A produced 600 eggs, how many eggs did farm B produce? So 600 represents the 125%. So 100% would be 600 over 125 multiplied by 100. Excuse me. Nose real fighting me here. So this is going to be 25 into this is 5, 25 into this is 4. 5 could go into 60, 120 times. 120 times 4, is it 480? I think it's 480. I think it's 480. Watch out with this question. Most people will find 25% of 600 and minus it, which will be wrong. Let me see if I can get some warm water to help me with this thing. It's not 450. Most people will find 25% of 600 and minus it. That's wrong. That's a wrong looking of percentage increase. That's water. Wow. How many liters of 40% organic solution must be added to 6 liters of 15% organic solution to obtain 25% organic solution? What? How many liters of 40% must be added to, so X times 40%. 40% is the same as what? 0.4. So 0.4 times X plus 6 times 0.15 is equal to 6 and X, because I have 6 liters and then you have X liters. So X plus 6 by 0.25. So it's a kind of algebraic equation you're creating here. It didn't have no heating on there. So, oh, no calculator here. We call this by hand. Can I pin and sorry is this by 6 by 6 by 0.5 is what I'm trying to say. Times 6 is 90. This is 90. So this is all right. 6 5s 50. 0.15 of 6 is 0.9. Make sure about that way. All right. If you insist. So this is 0.9 and this is 0.25x plus A quarter of 6 is what? 1.5. So yeah, 1.5 plus 0.4x. Is there a faster way to do this? Maybe not. Subtract. So I'm seeing 0.4, 0.25. This question taking a little longer. When I bring it across and I subtract, I will get 0.15x. Bring across is 0.9, and 1.5 minus 0.9, I get 0.6. I just working it out in my mind to try and go a little faster. So 0.6 divided by 0.5, that's 4. 0.6 divided by 0.15, that's 4. Yes. Double check this one for me. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Well, I think we do the right thing there. So you have to create a little algebraic equation based off of the percentages. 40% of x. How many liters? Yeah, so as x, you add x times the 40%. I change it to decimals to make the equation work out a little better. So unless I make a mistake in these decimals, everything should be good there. It's not 5, it's 4. It's 4. In preparation for a seminar, Dr. Brooks went to a printery to print a number of booklets with P pages per booklet. Excuse me. Take a look at this question. This question crazy. Every 8 pages cost C cents to print, and he spent a total of D dollars. How many booklets did Dr. Brooks print in terms of P, C, and D? Every 8 pages cost C cents to print, and he spent a total of D dollars. How many booklets? So D dollars is equal to, 8 by, D dollars. So maybe this is 100 D, because you notice one in cents and one in dollars. This question, whoo, this is the hardest one so far. Tricks in this question are galore. 100 by the D, so that's cents, is equal to 8 pages per cent. 8 costs C cents, 8 C cents for every 8 page, and there are P pages, so I divide by P here. And what I want to find, how many booklets, to print a number of booklets with P pages. Oh geez, how many booklets did pre-print in terms of P, C, and D? Spent D dollars, so 100. Did I multiply the right? Why am I multiplying the dollars by 100? I should multiply the cents by 100. How many booklets? Multiply this by the number of booklets. Let's call the number of booklets X. This question is slowing me down. Are you number 46 slowing me down? What y'all think number 46 is? What y'all think the answer for number 46 is? Let's call the number of booklets X. That's what we're trying to figure out. So he spent a total of D dollars is equal to, so if I want to put dollars in terms of cents, yeah, I have to divide D dollars. So it's the number of booklets. And this will tell me how much he spent in terms of cents by every 8 pages. Every 8 pages, 8 8 every 8 pages divide. Every 8 pages, C cents. P is the number of pages, C by P. Let's see if this makes sense. So the dollars, amount of money in dollars, that's divided by 100. Amount of money in dollars. All right, see if we're all figuring out this with me. The amount of money in dollars would be equal to the number of booklets, I calling it X, by the number, cost C cents to print, pages, C cents, but you had to divide by 8 by the number of pages, because it's 8 pages per C cents by the number of pages, and I'm changing it back to dollars. Yes, so now to make X the subject of the formula, 8 by 100 is 800. D over C by P is equal to X. B, with a pinch of salt. B with a pinch of salt. Now I'll send the solutions to on the solutions to the questions on what not on WhatsApp, on Discord, so you'll see the solutions, and I'll check it over, and if there's anything that I made a mistake on, I'll put it in, but we have the short solutions for every question. So that question was paying my. What you think about that question? The manager of the forestry division estimates that starting from present, the number of trees in Tobago Main Ridge Forest Reserve will decrease 10% every 30 years. If the present, so it's decreasing by a percentage. It's decreasing by a percentage. So that's like, it's not an arithmetic, it's not a linear relationship. Right, so it's an exponential relationship. It's decreasing, so so I'm looking at 0.9 something. It decreased by 10% every 30 years. If the present the number of trees is 400, so every 30 years, T is here, so I'm thinking D. But I need to divide by 30 to get rid of the 30 years involved, right? So if I multiply by 30, that means a decreasing every 30th of a year. So it's D. This exponential model. This exponential model is could come in the exam. Exponential or linear. Linear models or exponential models. So it's not stuff that you're unfamiliar with in terms of indices and thing, but the idea behind it is insane, man. It's insane. It takes 32 days for 4 cows or 12 horses to graze a field. How long will 8 cows and 8 horses take to graze the same field? How are I supposed to record this by? 32 days for 4 cows or 12. Oh, watch out for that one. So 4 cows handling the scene in 32 days. And this is an inverse relationship. You increase the cows, you decrease the days. And 12 horses handling the scene in 32 days as well. So 8 cows and 8 horses take to graze the same field. Firstly, let me see if I can work out this question without doing any star major maths. 4 cows, 32 days, 12 horses, 32 days. So I could see that 8 cows, from this, 8 cows should take half the number of days, right? 16 days. And 8 horses, it won't be twice as much. It'll be nearly twice as much. It'll be what, 1.5 as much, because they're decreasing number of horses. So it'll be 32 plus 16, maybe 48. So 8 cows dealing with it 16 days. In 16 days, how much work 8 horses were put on in 16 days, boy? So it's less than 16, but is it 12? I don't think it's 12. Yeah, it's 12. So just by just by guessing, I think the answer is 12. Well, not guessing, but an educated guess. Because it can't be 8, because 8 is half of 16, and the horse is not going to eat as fast as the cows. Why isn't he chatting for the? I agree with that guess. I feel like that's a good educated guess there. Because 8 cows will take 16 days. If 4 cows eating it in 32 days, It takes 32 days for 4 cows or 12 horses to, all right? So in 32 days, 4 cows will deal with the matter. So if you have 8 cows, then we'll just take 16 days. So you know the answer is not 20 because you already have 8 cows and 8 horses. 12 horses will take 32 days. So 8 horses should take 48 days, a little more, 1.5. It's an inverse relationship. We could actually work it out and get the constant and proportionality and thing. But I feel like this is enough to do the question. So 8 horses is 48 days. So because the horses are eating clearly slower, the answer is not going to be half as much. Like if 8 cows take 16 days, 8 and 8, 16 of the animals is not going to take 8 days. It's not going to divide by 2 because the horse is eating way slower. I hope all you agree with my logic there. The answer is B. Which of the following is equivalent to the x? All right, so this is normal maths. Well, normalish maths. So the denominator would have a kind of x minus 3 by x plus 3 vibe. There's a difference of 2 squares, eh? Wonder if they bring and incorporate that in the game. Anyhow, and we'll end up with an x plus 3 here, plus 3 by x minus 3. So we're dealing with the denominator here first, right? The numerator is divided by 1. So I can just flip it when I'm done. So what ended up here by? So this is 4x, just 4x. I just getting 4x though. Where them getting, and I'm not seeing anything with just 4x by itself. Let me just double check this. X minus 3, boom, x plus 3, x minus 3. So, oh, x plus 3 minus 6. This is troubling. What going on in this question? What's going on in this question? Help me with this question, Lord. So x plus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3. Yeah, 1, 3, 3 by x minus. So 4x plus 3, is it 3 minus 4x minus 6? Minus 9 minus 6. And I'm seeing here I should have x minus 3 by x plus 3. And then I need to find the inverse of this. This question is trouble. This question is trouble. I think A is the answer we're looking for, but maybe there's an error. Maybe this should be negative, or am I not seeing something? I'll come back to this question. There should be a flip here definitely. I'll come back to this question. I have to go to the drawing board on this question. $49. Yeah. All right. So let me see. Look like I get into it and I end up going and do this whole paper by 49. How many more questions to go? 30 questions. There's a lot of questions, man. Let me see if I can get 50 and 51 out of the way. I wanted to just do up to 40, but we're going strong. This is a linear model, right? And cost $Y that the store charges a customer to rent DJ equipment for 1 day. Now this paper would be in the Discord channel, so you can always see the questions there, and I'll send you solutions in the morning, please God. Rent DJ equipment for 1 day and use the equipment for X hours. The total cost consists of flat fee plus, so this is the flat fee plus $50 every hour, it's looking like. When the equation is graph, the y-intercept would represent the flat fee of 175. Lovely. That's linear models. That's easy. 3a plus 3c is equal to that fact. What is the value of 6a? What did we do? What did we do? So it looked like we multiply by 2. We multiply everything by 2. But then we multiply the denominator by 7 over 5. So it looked like we multiply everything by 2 divided by 7 over 5, which is the same as 10 over 7. And 10 over 7 is what is the factor we multiply this by. So 2 times 10 over 7 is 20 over 7, which is C. Lovely, lovely. We going good, we going good. Let me do an X2. Let me do an X2. We're taking it 2 steps at a time. 2 steps at a time in these crazy questions. 49 was troubling. I feel maybe there's a typo in 49. I'll double check that. The equation above models the total cost Y in dollars that is store chart. That's not the thing I snapped. I just do that one. Let's do that one. What is this? 52 and 53. Yeah. Those of your elementary lessons know this. Apple doing weird things. Some values of linear function and show what's the value of f of 4. All right, so when you're 0, you went to -5, you went up by 3, and you went up by how much here? 9. You went up by 3, and up by 9, so it's linear. So it looked like you're going up by 3 for everyone. So if I have 4 here, I expect to see this go up by 3 to make 7. 5 would give me 10, 6 would give me 13, and 7 will give me 16. Yes. So 7 is the answer if you're looking for f of 4. Good, 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 good. We're back to normal math style questions here. Let me just refresh this page. Right now, Microsoft Whiteboard saying enough is enough. But we'll keep going. Hopefully, we could finish, man. We could probably finish before. What you're looking at, one straight long line of people coming down the road. Hopefully, we could finish before 9. 53 at a factory. At a factory, the production of bendy straws dropped from 5 million packages in 1990 to 2.3 million packages in 2002. Assuming the production of bendy straws, what is bendy straws? Decreased at a constant rate, which are the following linear functions best models the production in millions of packages 2 years after 1990. 5 million to 2.3 in how many years? 1990 to 2002. How much years is that? That's 12 years. It started in 1990. It depends on how you're looking at it. 1990, we're going to make 1 year drop. So let's say 12 years of dropping the price. Yeah, 12 years of dropping the price. And in that time, not the price, the number of packages, it went from 5 to 2.3, that's 2.8. Sorry, that is 2.7 milli. And it dropped. All right, so 2.7 million. So in terms of millions of packages, is there a decimal point here? I think I'm not seeing the points in all of these. Was it that there's a decimal point there? In which are the following linear functions f decimal z production in millions of packages T years? Or maybe because of this pushback. 12. Yeah, so it pushed back this 0, so it pushed back that 0. Okay. This is 27 over 120, or and you're dropping minus 27 million over 120. You're dropping, so it's a negative gradient. So see, these questions making you real think, boy. Wow. It started off at 5 million and you keep dropping 27 over 1. Well, it's actually 2.7 over 12, which is the same as 27 over 120. Wow. All right, let me take our next 2. Let me take our next 3. ladies and gentlemen. So number 54, at a foreign company office equipment must be shared among the employees. There's one shredder for every 5 employees. The last 20 questions will be the toughest. So maybe I could put a pause in the hour. Take me an hour to do what, 60 questions. I could take a pause in the hour and just do the next set tomorrow. Please God, when I send up the solutions, because I'm still in the student hub and it's raining here and it's time to go. At a foreign company, office equipment was shared. There's one shredder for every 5 employees. This is the next one of those sharing questions. One copier for every 4 employees and one document scanner for every 2 employees. If there's 76 pieces of office equipment at this company, how many employees are there? What is this? Is this a LCM question? For every 5, 4, 2, let's say 10. No, let's say 20. What's the LCM of 5, 1, 2? 20? 20. So for every 20 employees, how many pieces we getting? We should see 4 shredders. So that means a multiple of 20, so this out. 4 shredders, because it's that 1 shredder for 5, 1 copier. So we should see 5 copiers, 1 document scanner, and 10 document scanner. Why there are so much document scanner, bro? 10 document scanner. So 10, 4, and 5. So this is 19. 19 could go into 76. How many times? How many times 19 going into 76? Is it 4 times? 4 nines are 36. 4 nines are 36. 4, yeah, 4 times. So 4 times this. So this is 19 pieces of equipment. So it's that kind of LCM question, these sharing questions. 19 pieces of equipment for every 20 employees. So if you have 76 pieces of equipment, that must mean you have 4 times the amount, 80 employees. All right, I keep going. A group of friends decided to divide the 30,000 costs of a trip equally among themselves. When 3 of the friends decided not to go on the trip, those remaining still had to divide the 3,000. What is this? So I have a group of friends, and 3 of them boycott. You had a group of friends, and then 3 gone. But each friend's share increased a cost of $50. How many friends were in the group originally? Oh boy. Let me see if I can create an equation for this soon, yeah. All right, so 3,000 divided by the number of friends is equal to 3,000 divided by the number of friends minus 3 plus the $50. It increased, so minus the $50, sorry. So 3,000 divided by them minus the friends. Yeah, that making sense, everybody? Originally, this is how much people had to pay. At this stage, what is that? At this stage, people will pay at the next when the friends gone, people will pay 3,000 divided by x minus 3. So they're paying a little more, but I take back all the 50, so it equates back to this. Now I need to solve this. I really feel like I can solve this, boy. Bring the 50 across and make it a equation, and then cross multiply, and this seeming too hard. This seeming little problematic to bring an x minus 3 up here and divided by 1 and divided by x minus 3, and that's, I might not do that for the exam. At this stage, I'd plug in answers, and then on the street, at this stage, I'd say, okay, 15. Now you see 15 could work because 15 looking real nice. So 3,000 over 15, is that the same as 3,000 over 12 minus 50? Understand what I'm saying? So 15 could go into this 2 times. 12 could go into 30, 2 times remainder 6, 5, 25 times 250. How much I get here? 200. 250 minus 415 is the answer. You understand how I get that out? For 55, 55 is B. So you get the equation here, but instead of solving that algebraic equation, I just substitute the best looking one for this. And then I might have tried 18 if it was too high or too low. So 200 is equal to 250 minus 50. It works. So 55 works. I start teaching. I had to stop myself from teaching when I'm doing solutions. Where am I? So we nearing up on the hour there. Yes, so we'll reach number 60. Every week, Molly purchases a 20-pound gas tank for $14. Molly would like to reduce her weekly expenditure on gas by $5. Which equation can Molly use to determine how many fewer pounds of gas P she would use each week? Each week she purchases a 20-pound gas tank for $14. Every week, she would like to reduce her expenditure on gas by $5. So she spent X dollars and she purchases a 20-pound gas tank for $14. This is an easier than a third question. So $14 is equal to 20 pounds. So $9 would be equal to 20 over 14 multiplied by 9. What we trying to find? How many fewer pounds of gas you need, right? This is how many pounds you would need. So 14 is equal to 20 pounds. $9 is 20 over 14 multiplied by 9. This is how much pounds you need. So what equation we could use? So P would be equal to 20 minus 20 over 14 multiplied by 9. Javon, what's up, bro? Is this the hardest question yet, or is it the easiest question that I'm not seeing? Let me repeat this back again. These kind of IQ questions, boy. 20-pound gas tank for $14. Molly purchased a 20-pound gas tank for $40. Molly wants to reduce her weekly expenditure by $5. Which equation can Molly use to determine how many fewer pounds of gas she would use each week? I think I'm correct, you know? I feel like I'm correct just now. Try again. So $14 is equal to a 20-pound gas tank. She wants to reduce this. $9 would be equal to 20 over 14 multiplied by 9. And the reduction is this, take away that. So P is equal to 20 over 1, take away 20, 9 by 20 over 14. Can I simplify? How many fewer pounds should you use? I think I'm thinking about this the wrong way. So the $5 here, the $5 reduction is what they're aiming at. She wants to reduce it by $5. So what would this be? This would be a fraction of the amount of gas. So it will be, yes, so this will be P over 20 times the 14. I was thinking, you see, I was thinking about this the wrong way. I was trying to put P as the subject of the formula, but I just need to create the equation to look like this. So this would be D. Wow. So the $5 reduction is the same as a fraction, the P over 14, the reduction in gas multiplied by the 14. Interesting. Let's go on to number 57 and 58. Just 4 more questions to go. Oh yes, boys and girls. Oliver bought a tuxedo at a clothing store that gave a 15% discount of its original price. The total amount he paid to the cashier was P dollars, including a 6% sales tax on the discounted price, which are the following represent the original price of the tuxedo in terms of P. Yeah, boy. I like at my ends here, boy. Oliver bought a tuxedo that gave a 15% discount of its original price. So I'll be back tomorrow to finish off the last 20 questions, which are the following represents the original price in tuxedo. So he 15% discount of the original price. The total amount he paid to the cashier was P dollars, including a 6% sales discount on the 6% sales tax on the discounted price. So this is a little crazy, but I think this can be done, which are the following represents the original price of the tuxedo. Okay, so the original price, he got a 15% discount off the original price. So this is 0.85 times the original price. What else? 6% sales tax on the discounted price. So after this, he needs to multiply this by 1.06 to include the 6%. And this brings up the discounted price, which is P. So to get the original price, we need to say X is equal to P divided by 0.85 multiplied by 1.06. D is the answer. So with percentages in these kind of questions, you have to think of it in terms of decimals. Consider the graph. There's a numbering problem, eh? Or just consider the graph below AB. The line shows xy plane above passing through the origin and the point AB where A is less than B. So this is under the line y is equal to x then. A is less than B because A is less than x. So y is greater than x, right? Which of the following could be the slope? It can be 1. Could be the slope, boy. A is less than B. Is it A is less than B or B is less than A? Because by principle of elimination, this and this is under 1, and this is the only one that's over 1. So the answer most likely that aiming for this question is D. A is less than B. This could be a point like what? This could be a point like 1, 3. No, this is above the line. This is above the line. So yes, the answer is D. This could be a point. So this is above the y equal x line. Answer is D. Those of you who do not understand what I'm talking about here, this is gradients. This is gradients. And if A is less than B, it means the gradient must be greater than the gradient of the line y is equal to x. Gradient of the line y is equal to x is 1. All right, last two questions for the night. Right after AdMath session, I just jump out and do this. How long it take? How long we doing this? 1 hour. I'll be back tomorrow for the next hour to finish off this. Oliver bought a tuxedo at a clothing store that gave a 15. Oliver, want me to stay and do the last 20 questions one time? Oliver bought a tuxedo at a clothing store that gave a 50%. Hey, this is the same thing. 1 to 60 and 59 and 60. Why they don't want to come out? Or... Javon, what you think, boy? It started off so good. But 1 or 2 of the questions, hey, you're scratching your head. Which of the following consists of the y coordinates of all the points that satisfy the system of inequalities above? What? Here we go again. So 3x must be greater than 7. So I guess I can just put 7 inside and say y must be greater than 5. Yeah, y must be greater than 5. B, 59B. That's cool. This one wasn't so bad. 3x must be greater than 737 inside it, man. In the xy plane, what is the distance between the two intercepts of the parabola? I need to find them. One would be 8, -8, and one would be 3, -8 and 3. When you solve the quadratic, and what's the distance between them? 11. This is 0. So it have 8 this way and an extra 3 this way. So 8 plus 3 is 11. All right, so it started back to get easy there. We just have one last batch of 20 questions to do. We'll come back tomorrow and clean up that batch. Let me change the title of this video. How I could do that way. So we have 20 more questions to go. It is a scholarship exam, so there will be some easy questions, but there will be some differentiating questions to make sure you know that not everybody hold on a total. There'll be some tough questions involved. This exam is taking place on the 28th. There's one question here that seems to have a little issue. I'll probably do it the same time tomorrow. If not, I'll post on my Instagram story what I'm gonna do it. I will check out 49. I feel like there was a negative issue with 49. But other than that, the first 40, everybody is an exam most good math students should pass. But there are 1 or 2 questions in the middle going down here that very rough, very rough. But I'll be seeing some of you all on the 28th, and you'll all be dealing with the exam. This is not the exam. This is just a sample to give you the idea of the difficulty and the topics that can come in different areas. Everything is food so far, looking good. 1 or 2 students will be pretty strong. We'll see. We'll see how you all do. A lot of it can be solved with some deep thought. Love and blessings, people. Till we meet again. It's good being back on YouTube.